You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, 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 millionaires. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful Thursday afternoon? Millionaires, I am doing great. I hope you are doing great. When you get this video, it will be Friday. Yay! Well, anyway, millionaires, we have done many other things in the midst of making our heart-shaped bag. That's my bag, but you know, when Mondays and Tuesdays, I have to pre-record. So things fell in between, but we have not forgotten about this beautiful heart-shaped Come on now. Listen, don't that just melt your heart just to see that? Hold on, I got to get it right now. I can't never hold stuff up right. Look at her. Every time I hold it with two hands. Isn't that gorgeous? Don't that just take you back? Okay, we got to get the other side done. Once we get the other side done, millionaires, we will be ready to put these sides together and we will have a heart-shaped bag, okay? Double-hearted, baby, double-hearted. Not just the one set of hearts. We got two sets of hearts making one purse. Double-hearted. Who doing that? Who doing it? All right, let's go, millionaires. We are going to, next, we need to pin our ruffle and pin our strap. Okay, that's what we're finna do right now. So just come along with me, nice and quietly, please, and let's pin and ruffle. And we're on our way over here to the sewing machine. That wasn't hard at all, easy, just like we did the first part. Just wanted to show you some steps again and wanted to show you my idea of making a pocket for the center of the bag. We need a pocket, millionaires. So the second lining, I'm going to attach a pocket. Now, wait a minute. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, millionaire. Please drink your water. Now, I don't know how this is going to come out. It's my idea. I'm just going to put it on here, and I hope it works, okay? We're going to do the best we can with the pocket. All right, let's go to the next step. All right, millionaires. Let's get this ruffle put on. Don't forget, in the beginning, you want to tuck in the end of your ruffle. And now you want to start working it around, spreading it out. As you can see, I did not have enough, so I had to start from the beginning. And there we go. Get it. There we go. Start. Push it around, just like we did the first one. Same thing applies. Just push it around. When you get it to the middle, you want to make sure you overlap well, because you don't want to have a gap in your actual ruffle. So make sure it overlaps, because just pull it up before you sew it. While you have it pinned, just pull it up to make sure you're going to have a full ruffle right there in the dent. And I have my arms on. Now let's cut out a pocket for the heart. And I'm going to use the outside fabric, of course. We only use 2 fabrics for this project. So just a simple half pocket, nothing hard. There we go. And flip it over. We can see how it looks. There it is. And we're going to fold that, because that is too long. We're going to fold that. And there we go. All right, millionaires. So as you can see, I have on my new shirt that I got from the thrift. I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable. I don't ever want to take it off. I never want to take it off. It's gorgeous. Fits wonderfully. Okay, so we got everything here done. We're going to do the pocket next. But let's get this put on. Looks good. I'll spread it out. And we're going to sew in the center of the 2 lines that we made for ruffling. And try to have your ruffle close to the edge as you can, so, you know, your purse will come out as big as it can. You know what I mean. All right. So if you find it hard when you get to that inside point of the heart, just keep looking at the back. Put your finger where you want to start that pivot in that, right in that arch. Put your finger there so you know when you sew down to where your finger is, stop and pivot, okay? Because you can't really see with all this ruffle in your way and you don't know how far to go down. Did I get it in there good? So just go ahead on and look at the back and put your finger where you need to stop. And please be careful. Do not sew your finger. Okay? Y'all see, isn't that beautiful? That's the tree. That's the baby tree. I put some lights on it. I put my lights on the baby tree, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Love it. I know one thing. If I could play Christmas music, boy, that's all y'all will be listening to on this channel. It's Christmas music. But I ain't in there like that yet. I gotta get hired. I need y'all to help me get hired now. Hit the like, leave some comments, share the video, all that. Watch it all the way through, Millionaires, from beginning to the end, and that'll help me get on full time so we can get to where we need to be on that higher level. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make money to make money. I can't just give money to make money. I gotta make money to make money. You hear me? Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to try, before I do my straps, I want to put them up against each other to make sure they are headed in the same direction. As you can see, these are going in, even though I did not try to do that. But they are done, so I want these to do the same thing as those. I'm just hoping these bags come out to be the exact same size, ruffle and all. But you know how they go, Millionaires. Okay, so I'm seeing. Okay, I'm feeling it. I want it to go exactly the way this one is going. So it will match up perfectly when I put them together. So I feel that one going that way. So let's go ahead on and strap him in. Because once you put the backing on your piece, or you know, it's too late. You can't change your strap then. Your strap is in. The strap is in. Okay, let's get this one laid out with this one. I can't feel that one. Where is it? Okay, there it is. So I'm just literally putting these on top of those so they can go the same way. So it won't look weird when I'm holding the bag. I mean, you know, this may not even be my bag, Millionaires. It may go in the pile. Ooh, it's a little bit bigger on this side. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. All right. I'll be right back. Millionaires, I don't know if you recall me showing you my thread that I had. I got it out of the bin. Let me show you. Everything is out the bin. I mean, I can't help it. The thread that I showed you. This is the box. This is the thread. It's 2 spools of this, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Man, as I read it, oh my goodness, I read it finally. It is 100% polyester embroidery thread. Yes, sir, and I'm using it to sew everything. Do you know how tough this thread is? This is some tough thread. And it's beautiful and silky and white. Yes. I put that on everything. Okay, so now what I'm asking you about is, I said, now how am I going to use this spool? Because it's not going to sit here and let me sew. It's not going to sew from here. So what I do is I leave it sitting right here right here. And just like you would an industrial machine, when I'm using it, I hold the thread up in the air so it can come off and roll on. This kind of thread has to come up and off. You can't just roll the thread and no, it comes up and off. So I use a bobbin. I use 2 bobbins. I have a bobbin for my regular thread, and I have a bobbin for my bobbin. Yes, because I can actually thread the bobbin, and I couldn't thread an empty spool. So I thread the bobbins, both bobbins, and I use a bobbin from here, and I sew with it. I sew with the bobbin from right here. I unlock it. I have a bobbin down here, and I have a bobbin right here, and I'm sewing. Don't play. I wasn't going to let it stop me. I told you I was going to use this thread. I'm not playing with you. It's white. It's beautiful. I'm going to use it. So I just wrap it like normal, which I just put way too much. I'm going to wrap it all. They get tangled when you wrap too much on there and you work to the end. Okay, so now I'm going to hold this up in the air. And there I am. Okay, you can see. It's just coming right off the spool. And I'm holding the thread to give it the tension that it needs. So I'm not going to have to buy white thread for a long time, man. Because I got 2 of them. Ooh, shut your mouth. I ain't going to have to buy white thread for a long time. Okay, let me finish. All right, so simply going to sew this down. I'm not going to have it so far up like I have it right here. So I'll probably go right here because the bag opens at a certain point about right here. So you don't want your pocket to be too far to the top. So I'm just going to bring that down a little. And then I'm going to sew this. I'm going to sew this. Then I'm going to sew it down and around. Okay, I'm just going to sew around the bottom. I'm going to sew this first. Sew my hem. Then, oh shoot. I'm going to sew my hem first. Then I'm going to sew it around to this piece. Okay, this is my backing of this one, of the one we just made. It don't matter which side it go on, actually. It's just going to have a pocket. That's the only difference. One side will have a pocket and one won't. And I'm good with that. Okay, so let me get this right here. I don't have the iron on, so I'm just going to sew it. Then I'm going to sew around. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, quickly before we do our pocket there, we have to pull this down because we got to sew around the top. Can't forget about that, millionaires. So this has to go out, and we're going to sew right down around, all the way around, just like we did this one. Same thing, all the way around, okay? Do that right quick, and then we'll start on the pocket. Gotcha? Gotcha. And also make sure to do your clipping around your curves and especially in that dent. Do not cut your thread or your seams. All right. All right, pocket attached. Isn't that cute? I even sewed it down the middle because it's a long pocket and you don't want that sagging. So you got 2 little pockets there. Isn't that just adorable? All right, millionaires, we ready to put this one on just like we did the other one. And we're going to do, wait a minute, let me get it together. Let me put this, let me put you in there so I can use both hands. I'll be right back. Okay, once again, hold on. All right, millionaires, I jumped the gun on this one. Okay, I said to go ahead on and sew it down. Not at this point. We don't do this sew down until our back is on. We have opened it up and then we sew it. Listen, I'm going to take this out. Stuff happens, okay? Stuff happens. Just make sure you watch my whole video before you do anything. Check for mistakes before you copy anything I do, okay? Because I'm going to come back and let you know when I freaked up. So that pressing down line there in the front, we're going to do that once we have our back on and we have turned it and all the things. And that pretty much will be the last step before we put them together, okay? That we will do that and then we'll put them together and then we'll be done, man. Lord have mercy. All right, I'll return. Let me get this out. Let me get this out. All right, and I have it done. So, I took out the extra seam that is in the ruffle. If you remember from the first one, you have 2 seams in the ruffle, one in the inside, one on the outside. I took the outside ruffle out. Now I am ready to sew. So I took off the seam I wasn't supposed to put. It is gone. Now we have right side to right side. I have pinned it. Everything is on the inside. Now I am going to sew. Come on around. I'm going to leave a hole for turning and then I shall return. Then we can sew it down, y'all. I'm just going too fast. Got to slow it down. Slow it down. All right, now we got it all sewn. We have our hole to turn. Now I'm going to cut again because I cut the first time, but that was before we put the backing on. So we need to clip a little bit. Let me see what I'm doing here. Just to make sure your backing is too thick. I can't even clip. Oh, I got the wrong seal. Y'all listen. I got the old seals. They ain't clipping nothing. Okay, now we clipping. Now we clipping. I need to clip the new backing that we put on because it's still, you know, fabric. Okay, just a little something, something. Now I'm ready to turn. Let's see what we got. And we're going to come all the way down here to the very end and pull it through. All right, that's the easiest way to do it. You see that? Like spitting a baby out. I had 2, so I know. Oh, Lord, y'all done sold something crazy. It didn't even want to come out for a second there. Ooh, I thought I sewed it down. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay, I think we may have another heart. All right, now I'm gonna sew it. Millionaires, gonna sew that edge so we can catch the backing. We have 2 hearts. 2 hearts. And wait till you see this side here. Dang it, I didn't catch that pocket. But you know what? Oh, you know what? I forgot that's the lining. Oops. Oops. Let me close it and pin it. I lost my mind for a second there. Woo! Yes, I did. Okay, so this is going to be caught. And I want to make sure it's caught. So I'll see these pins from the other side because I'm going to be sewing from the other side. I got to make sure this is caught in there. I love it. So cute. So stinking cute. Do you not love a heart moment? Okay, now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to sew around the edge again like I did the first time. Now, I've already taken out the extra thread that made the ruffle. I told you that. While I was taking down the other one, I went on, took that down too. All right, now let me get these edges and I shall return in a few minutes. Wow. All right, you guys, we are ready to put them together. Here we are with our pocket. Isn't that cute? So now all we do is, boom, put them on top of each other. Make sure everything is lined up copacetically. As you can see, the one at the bottom is smaller than the one at the top, but that's okay. I think it's still gonna look good. Still gonna look good, even though they both started off at the same size, but you know. Okay, now we put it together, millionaires, and we just sew around. Let's see. I guess we'll get it. Let me feel where I want to sew it at, because we're not going to sew across the top. We're just going to here, boom, boom. We're going to stop about right here. Let me figure out how much opening I want, and then I'll show you where I'm going to stop it. I'm going to pin it and all that, and I'll be back. All right, millionaire. So I have chosen to stop here right at, the inside curve. You don't want to go too far. You want to have a nice opening to get in the bag. You know what I mean? So you can stop where you please, but I'm going to stop right there, middle ways, the hump in the heart. Okay, so now I'm going to sew the edge. I'm going to sew closest to the edge as I can, without maybe, I don't know, I may get ruffle. They're not completely the same on each side. They are not spaced the same. All the things, one is bigger than the other. So one side is going to be sewn in one spot and the other going to be sewn in another spot. But we're going to see how it's going to come out. I'll let you see as soon as I'm done, okay? So from here, to there. And I'll be back. All right, millionaires, there we are. We have a heart-shaped purse. I think it is beautiful. I think it is beautiful and cute and all the things. Now, you can see my back is shorter than my front, but hey, who cares? Who cares, millionaires? Who cares, right? Look in there. Yes. You got the pocket down in there. So I don't know if I'm going to carry this bag, if I'm going to just put it in the bag, the grab bag. I don't know. I'm going to be making some more purses. When something really, really stands out at me, I'm going to keep it for myself. I think it's cute, but I really don't know if I would actually wear it. Now, they have heart purses now they are making. They actually put the bows right here, one right here, and one right there. But I don't want no bows. I don't want any bows, millionaires. I think it's adorable just the way it is. So thank you, millionaires, for waiting and just being patient with me on finishing this heart-shaped purse. I absolutely love it. I'll see you at the end of the table. All right. I am so thrilled that we are done with this heart-shaped bag. I love it. I absolutely love it. So cute. Open. You have pockets. They wouldn't expect the pockets. Well, who would expect the pockets? Did you know we were putting pockets? No, you did not. Is that not the shake? I can shake it. I love it. Yeah, it'll probably go in the gift bag. I don't know if I would whoever would see this bag would be like, oh my God, that bag is so cute. You're going to get that all day. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, where you get that bag? Who wants to go through that all day? I don't. Who wants to go through that all day? I don't. So let's see if it's the comfort zone. Okay. All right. Okay. Still not as comfortable as my other bag I just made. I love the wide handles on the other bag. They're a little wider than this. They're thick and they're sturdy. And when I slide it on, it's like a perfect fit. But this is good. This is good, millionaires. I don't know if I'm going to wear it or not. I don't know. So if it comes down to it and I put it in the Christmas bag, nobody chooses it, then I will wear it. And probably won't wear it until not Thanksgiving. You know what I'm trying to say. Valentine's Day. Yeah. I probably wouldn't wear it until Valentine's Day if you know, the month of February, if nobody picks it from the grab bag. I would love to put the bows on it, but it just takes it to a younger person's bag when you do the bows and all that. I don't want to do the bows. So I'm gonna leave it like this. I can see me carrying, I can see my daughter carrying this, my granddaughter carrying this, but not my sister. My sister needs a big old duffel bag, y'all. Sis, you need a big duffel bag. Millionaires, I am so glad we are finished with another project. What's next? I do not know, but I know I need to make a poster for my granddaughter's graduation. She graduates December the 13th, and I want to have her a beautiful poster with her picture on it and, you know, with all the things. So, of course, we'll do that together. I have one in mind, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. This right here. I think that is really, really cute. Of course, I would do it my way, but I like the basket. I like the sticks. I like the big circle. I'm going to put her picture in that big circle. And I don't know what I will put around her. Probably some more pictures and maybe flowers. I don't know if I'm going to do balloons or not. I don't know. Unless I just get a bag of balloons and blow them up. Oh, my God. But I got a hand pump. I have a hand pump. I put them in the hand pump. It came, guess what it came with? The exercise ball. It came with the exercise ball. So next time we have just a riding chat or a sitting chat, not a riding chat, but a sitting chat in the house, I'm going to pull everything out and show you everything. I already showed you the tree over there. I put a picture of the lights up, but I want you to see this ball. We got to talk about this ball in a video. I'm going to have to look up a video to see how to use the doggone ball. It is a weighted exercise ball, not just an exercise ball that you bounce around on. No, it's weighted. So if you chuck it, that's why I kept saying it was heavy. So if you just chuck it back and forth, that is you working out. You working out. So I'll let you guys know all about that ball in the next video. So please, 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 guys, I love you to the moon. Hold on. I love you to the moon, stars, and beyond and back. So please, please, please like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I am here making beautiful, beautiful heart bags. That's love. That is love. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget, drink your water. Peace and be safe. So, did you like, share, subscribe? Did you hit the bell to be notified?